Hello everyone, this is Shauna with Disrupt Apps again, and today I'm going to do a unboxing, or rather a re-unboxing of a enterprise grade server that I bought a few years ago and for my company and projects and my dream and vision that I have. And it's going to be my build and test server and dev server, and I bought it a few years ago, and I know the internet and techies love unboxing, so I want to do an unboxing. And really quickly, before I get to the unboxing, I printed out the specs here, and I bought this from IT Creations out in California. And I'll go over the specifications more, but you can pause the screen and read through it. But yeah, I'm going to take this monster and then unbox it for us. And I've got an old monitor and keyboard here to hook it up. I gotta find a mouse to plug it in. So, and then down here some old old server and a hardware firewall, but that's for another video. But yeah, so let's get into it. So let's start unboxing this beast. And this is the external shipping box. As you can see, this is how I received it when I got it the first time from IT Creations. And then opening it up, you have the internal box, which I'm going to need to pull this out because these flaps will make it impossible for me to film and pull it out. But you can see here, as it's really quickly, such a pain, but you can see it's packed really well. Lots of foam, and you can see in here it has the blue, it was wrapped in blue plastic. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video and pull this box out. Well, that was a chore, getting the small box out of the big box, but here you go. So as you can see, the server is very well packed, and those packaging design engineers, they need an award. But yeah, it's really packed in there well. And when I first did my first start, I had no problems, and it shipped with 2 cables for the dual redundant power supply, and that white piece of paper actually has my password on it. So, but yeah, just pulling it out here, I'm going to put this up on the camera stand so you can see what's all involved. All right, so first thing here, this, I think, is going to be the rails. Let's open it up. Yeah, those are the rails, as you can see here. Come nice and packaged really nice and neatly. If you have a server rack. Yep, so that's good. Set that aside, and let's see if I can put this out of the way. Foam that'll never dissolve in 200,000 years. And there we go. So as you can see, she's really nicely packed. Oh my gosh, did I just say that? I didn't mean anything by that, you dirty-minded people, you. But yeah, this is how I got it, just like that, the first time, that nice blue wrapping. So let me go ahead and pause the video, and I will put this thing on the workbench. Alright, so here we go. I got the server out of the box and onto my workbench. And so there it is in all its glory. It is a legitimate enterprise grade server. So hopefully I can get this to focus, but here is the specs on it, and I'll read it out to you. It's a GIGABYTE 272-Z30 networking server, and it has an EPYC server in it. It's I believe a 7443P, which at the time was pretty good. I still think it's pretty good. 24 processors, or 24 core, 48 threads at 2.8 gigahertz. And TDP 200 watts. And in my configuration, just to get started, I've got 32 gigs of RAM, and supports up to 2.5 terabytes. And I have some M.2 storage in here. I have a hard drive in there, just a basic regular hard drive in there for large data storage. And yeah, so you can see all that. And what I'll do is I'll pop off the top, and we'll take a look inside. So basically it had one little screw in here you have to take out right there. And to get the cover off, we set this out of the way. So there you go. There's some hardware inside of it for you to look at. And hopefully I'll dismount the camera so we can have a look. So yeah, look at all those expansion slots, and you've got, looks like the dual power supply. Underneath here is the CPU shroud, and that is a stock cooler on it. I haven't done any modifications to this at all. Coming around to here, you got some heavy-duty fans in there. Yeah, so let me take a look at the front. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. We have 12 expansion bays, and there you go. Pull that type, slide in and out, so you can put your platter hard drives in there. And I bought this because I know eventually I wanted to expand it all. And I know in here somewhere I have a hard drive, but where is it? I don't know, but anyways, you got some knobs here, some knobs there, USB connections on the front, and some instructions here. I'm not sure, there it is. I knew it was in here somewhere. I never took it out, but this is what I basically got with my stock configuration for the one hard drive, the old school platter drive. And then up here for my actual operating system, which this is running Debian, I've got a couple of 980 Pros on there, and 500 gigs each. And I think I might have to look. I thought I had them install it and do it for a mirror RAID, but I don't recall. I had to go in and look. But I wanted to get a redundancy doing a mirror RAID. So, but going back on the external, it's just a server. Nothing on the fancy on the sides, because nothing is fancy on the sides. But turning this thing around, you got the back panel with the I/O. Looks like we got some USB 3s. We have some Ethernet ports. I had to look at the specs and see if that's a 10 or 100 or whatever. And then here we've got dual power supplies, and on the back side, I forgot about this. I had to look into this. This is, yeah, it's a 2.5 inch, so you can put more stuff back here. So, but yeah, that's a quick unboxing and quick tour of it. Oh yeah, and then I think I have like 32 gigs of memory as per the build sheet. So there's nothing really fancy, it's just generic RAM. But you can see it's got a ton of room for RAM. So, but hey, you gotta get started somewhere. Oh yeah, and on the back side, the back panel of the top cover, you've got this nice hardware quick install guide. So it gives lots of pictures for all the components, and for people who like pictures and work by pictures, that's a pretty nice touch. Okay, I got everything set up, and I haven't tested it yet, so let's see if this thing will boot and work. And we're ready for a takeoff! Yay! Well, this thing has been sitting in a box for about 2 years, so I ran into some boot issues, and I cleared the CMOS, so I gotta see about getting this thing to work here. And I'm in the boot menu, and I gotta figure out what's going on. So the joys of IT. Okay, so after a little bit of a headache, what happened was my CMOS battery died after being sitting in the box for over 2.5 years waiting for the project to continue on. So basically, after doing some diagnostics and making sure everything was good, I replaced a new CMOS battery and updated the system time in the BIOS. So let's boot it up. And ready for takeoff. So there you go. It quieted down a little bit. I got a connection failure, but no big deal. And away across the room, and the mouse was wiggling because that was my other laptop. My other computer is remoting in. I set up a remote system. That's me moving my mouse here with my mouse here. And so I got to go in here and play with it and update everything. So that is my unboxing or reboxing and quick demo of this GIGABYTE R272-Z30 network enterprise grade server. I hope you enjoyed this little presentation, and I will see you later. Bye bye.